أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أسرة سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل الصالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين قال ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي واشدد به أشري وأشركه في أمري كان ذابيكا كثيرا ونشكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بشيرا قال يتيت سؤالك يا موسى آمين 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 يا الله. We thank Allah for giving us the opportunity, another edition of what Youth in Islam with Adibisi Abijeli Adorotimi, as we usually praise Almighty Allah that what He should let our footstep be on Islam till the end of our sojourn on this earth, because this is the religion, the religion that Almighty Allah described as the what, as the only religion before Him. There is no religion anywhere than Islam. And when you are talking about the way of life of any sane man, the only religion that paves way for this one, that has all these things in what embedded in it, is only Islam, nothing. Because when you look at any other doctrine, you can see where they point it out that what there is another religion. That is why the Quran emphatically say that Islam is the religion of your creator. Everybody. Therefore, if you find yourself in the fold of Islam, I say Jazakallah, I say congratulations to you and myself, and likewise I want to say congratulations to my guest, Madam Yusuf Amusa Al-Azhari. Congratulations for being a Muslim.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Now, yes, one of the pillars of Islam, we concluded it last week. That is last week on Friday, by going to the mosque to Eid for the celebration, and we thank God that the 29 days we are able to make it, and we are still back to the studio. I want us to look at the sojourn, that is for the 29 days. Our experiences on that. Then what are the things that we should do? Ramadan has gone. Has anything fasting gone? Then what are the things that are next after Ramadan?
Alhamdulillah, alladhi fatara samawati wal ardi alladhi idha qada amra fa innama yakunu lahu kun fayakun. Summa salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah sayyidina Muhammadin wa alihi washabihi amma ba'd. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as all adjectives that are put in superlative will not be enough to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He says in Quran that inna Allah la dulifadila ala nas walakin aksara nas la yashkurun. No amount of praise or expression that we express to Allah subhanahu to thank Him that will be enough to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Having done this, we pray unto Allah to continue to shower His blessing upon the noblest of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has really taught us how to practice Islam to the peak, and that is why we are able to practice it the same way it was practiced by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from His infinite mercy accept all our deeds. After Ramadan, what are the expectations from the Muslims, especially the youth, as this program is centered on the youth? The expectations are very high from the Muslims, because they said that Ida Ja'a Ramadana Futi'ati Abu Jannah. So is that because Almighty the Prophet Muhammad reported to have said that during the time of Ramadan, all the doors of the paradise will be open, and all the doors that are led to the Jahannam, to the fire will be closed. At the same time, the shaitan will be chained. The fact that have not been done now, does that mean that we should do whatever we like, or we should be perpetrating evil on the surface of the earth? See, the lesson that we are supposed to learn from Ramadan is that, don't forget, at the end of that ayah, Almighty Allah says, La lakum tatakun, for you to be able to have the piety, for your piety to be increased. That is the purpose of asking you to leave your food. When you have food, you leave your food. During the month of Ramadan, you have water, you leave your water. You have children, you have wife, you leave your wife, because of Allah, because you want to satisfy Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then after Ramadan, the legacy, the piety you have acquired during the month of Ramadan should be able to take you for the next 11 months of the year. And that is the purpose of fasting in the month of Ramadan. In fact, one of the prerequisites to test up your Ramadan has been accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to observe what you are doing after Ramadan. Perhaps what you are doing is in accordance with the rules and regulations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what it has been ordained on us, or it is in contrary. When what you are doing is in contrary to what Almighty Allah has ordained upon us, what is incumbent upon it means that, don't forget, Salat is daily prayer. And over the years, since when you were born, until Almighty Allah says in Quran that Waqimu Salata. He has not said that Inna Salata Tanya Anil Fasha wal Munkar. He said in Quran that the Salat has been prescribed for you, and it has to be observed 5 times in a day. So if for the fact that there is no Ramadan, you are not observing Salah, then who are you? Are you really a good Muslim? So you are expected to continue with your Salah. Salah does not stop, it continues. And don't forget, after Ramadan, we have what we call the Shitu Sawa. So that is the cease fasting that we observe after the end of Ramadan. So the Prophet reported to have said that whoever that observe it, the person is going to have the reward of the person that has fasted for the whole year. So when you have that, you are going to have your reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Apart from that, goodies, you should spread the goodies. The sadaqah is there. You can engage in sadaqah, giving people that are of less privilege in the society, giving them what are due to them if you are blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And wakulu qawlan sadida. So you should be uttering the good words to the people. If at all you cannot give them sadaqah, you don't have the ability, you don't have money to give, then express wakulu qawlan sadida. You say ilakum amalakum wa yaghfirlakum dhunubakum wa man yutila wa rasula wa qad faza fawzan azima. So let whoever that asks from you, whoever that seek advice from you, let that person be happy as a result of your expression. Whichever you are going to tell that person, let it be of good word and of guidance that is going to lead him to be able to achieve whatever advice he has sought from you. So in that wise, so all these good deeds compiled together are still there for us to be practicing after the end of Ramadan.
Okay, let us look at we have the Tawa fasting in Islam and some other things like that can make us closer to Almighty Allah. How relevant are they? Because some of us, we have just seen this since last week Thursday. Then we won't fast until when Ramadan comes now. And particularly, let us look at those who are 5 to 4. That is, those who means women who means either 3 or 5. Then people who fell sick don't need the Ramadan. Then how is it necessary for them before they go to Tatawa fasting?
Now, Alhamdulillah, it is incumbent upon us, because we should know that we cannot be as perfect as expected. Some of the Ramadan, during the Ramadan, we fasted, and that is why the Prophet Muhammad reported to have said that after your fasting, try to give zakat al-fitr, so as to perfect your fasting. At the same time, they say on the day of Qiyamah, all the tatawuru that we are doing, when your compulsory deeds are not completed or they have deficiency, Almighty Allah are going to compliment them from the tatawuru that you have done, from the nafila that you have done in terms of fasting, Thursday fasting or Monday fasting, in terms of the 6th fasting that you have to observe after the month of Ramadan, in terms of everything you have done that are not obligatory upon you, but they are optional. So in that wise, it is regarded that we should try as much as possible. Since we don't know which one Almighty Allah is going to accept from us, we should try to engage ourselves, be engrossed with this tatawuru of this. At the same time, as regards the woman, see, there are arguments from the ulama, the scholars of Islam, as regards which one to be observed first, between the one they made during the month of Ramadan and the one there are to the Shitu Sawa during this month. Some people argue that it is good for them to firstly observe those ones that they missed during the month of Ramadan, because they are compulsory. If they are able, maybe Almighty Allah, we don't know what Allah can do. If somebody if a woman should die after 6 days of Ramadan, the person will be questioned about the 6 missing fast which he missed during the month of Ramadan, and that is why they are to expedite action on bringing that, observing that faith before they go into the tatawu, because those ones are optional. But after the day that you have been able to spend 6 days after the month of Ramadan on the surface of that, why are you looking? Why did you decide not to observe your fasting, which are compulsory in that regard? So some scholars argue that they should observe their compulsory fast before they go into the tatawu. So some even argue that they should be, since we have the timeline between when they are to observe the tatawu, which is the month of Shawwal, so they should observe it first, since they have other months in which they can observe. So there are arguments here. Whichever aspect we choose, may Almighty Allah guide everyone of us.
We are going to the second aspect of this program today. Yes, in a few days to come, it's now a few days to come that we are going to have starting from the National Assembly up to some states, changing the power that be in each state and in the federation. Let us take it from the president-elect. Then what are the address of Almighty Allah? Then let us start from those who elected him. Almighty Allah has said that what we should obey at Allah to Rasul, and Almighty Allah said that قل لا الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزل الملك من تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. Let me take it from that aspect. I want us to combine it together because we don't have much time again. Then from Surah Al-Kahf, verse 110. Anybody wants to check it, you can check it. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 110. You see this there. قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا تشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. These, I hope, the three verses, they concern both. I want you to combine them together. The voters are those who are supporters and those who are being supported onto the throne. Then what should be their action? Because when some people get the power, then they will be behaving like Almighty Allah. What should we?
Alhamdulillah. We thank Allah that we are Muslims today. So see, as you have said that you have said it. You have said much of what we are targeted to say. So as regards what you have said, that Almighty Allah has said that it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that entrusts people. So by now I expect every Nigerian to have accepted that we are having what we call the president-elect, which is expected to be sworn in soonest in the future. So in that wise, we should accept the fact that we have had the president. Then what is next? What is next is in accordance with what you have just said. I mean, quoted from that Quran. The first thing that is expected, don't forget, when Sayyidina Abu Bakr assumed the corridor of power, when he gave his speech, the inaugural speech that he gave, the first thing he said was that I am among you. He said I am among you, ana minkum, and I am among you. I am chosen from you. I am just a leader among you. I'm just a leader among. I'm like you. He accepts that authority, position of authority, with every sense of humility. With every sense of humility. Whoever met Allah choosing should not accept this position of authority with arrogance, because in Allah Allah does not like the arrogant people, and Allah will never assist whoever that is arrogant. So in the first place, the first thing to be expected from them is that they should accept that position of authority with humility. When you accept it with humility, Almighty Allah is going to guide you. Whoever that is expecting to meet Allah one day, let that person do good thing. As a leader, we are expecting, Nigeria, we are on opposite now. We are expecting much from the president-elect, and that is why the second statement by Abakri Siddiq was that he told people that I will make the weak to be strong until their due is given to them, and I will make the strong to be weak until they are able to give the dues to the poor. So let the weak, we know in Nigeria of today that the weak are more than the strong ones. How? The justice. So I see only the problem of Nigeria as only one, and that it is nothing but justice. So justice is our problem. let the president-elect be just to everybody.
let
him not allow injustice or bias to becloud his sense of reasoning. Let him see everybody as equal. They say we have what we call the egalitarian society. Then let everybody free sense of belongings. Let everybody feel that I have.
Tinubu has identified those who didn't vote for him. How should they tell you?
He's now the president-elect, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, not the president of the people that voted for him, neither the president of the people that not vote, but he said he want to contest as the president of Nigeria, and not the president of the people that voted for him. So that argument should not come here at all, should not transpire at all. He should see himself as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and should be just to every individual in Nigeria.
Because we don't have much time. When we come another time, we are going to talk about Sikovan, because they are the distractor of every governance, and we want to look at. We are going to address it by the grace of God next time when we meet, and I want to appreciate Madam Yusuf Amusa Al-Azhari for coming and with your effort, and I want to appreciate my cameraman, Madam Lukman Lawal. Thank you very much. Jazakumullah. May Allah be with each and everybody who watched this program, and we shall tell you that the corporation gives you the opportunity of watching it even after the program. You can go to YouTube, you can go to Facebook and some other social media. That is one of the facilities that Osbc has given to you. You can watch it. I'm Adebisi Abijeli Aderotimi. Till next week, I say, Ma salam wa ila laqa.